I'm gonna be cagey. I put on a smile and prepare the lamest joke I can muster up. Cause it sounds like a great way for my image of you to be shattered. Right now I'm seeing a cool, responsible club vice president who runs a tight, well-oiled clockwork ship. As soon as I walk in there, I bet I'm gonna see utter chaos. Racers being thrown, paper airplanes screaming and crying.
Jeez, this isn't a preschool, you know.
I chuckle and playfully elbow Sayori, to which she responds by shoving me with surprising force.
I'm being serious, you know. I want to know what you said.
So much for that. Evening classes demand their pound of flesh. We both gather up our things and stand up before making our way downstairs. Guess both of us might be in a hurry to flee from this awkwardness. You already know the answer, Sayori. It's because I adopt the traits of whoever I pursue. Before we go our separate ways, our eyes meet one more time. What's with that look? I'm not completely sure what that expression of hers is saying, but I can't decipher I can decipher at least one part of it. This isn't over. Inevitably, the subject will need to be broached, and I guess I'll just need to dread its looming shadow until then. Time for chemistry class. Nope. Just go. Just going. Should I offer to help Kazori with her homework? No, she's a strong, independent woman. She can read written Japanese just fine. Plus, Monday showed me Kazori isn't more than competent in this class. She isn't some helpless wife who needs my assistance all the time. Oh, it's probably waif. I tried to read it like waifu. I'm stupid. Kazori is shortly out the door, and so am I. Gonna be kinda awkward with that Izumi kid in the same class after I blew him off yesterday. As I begin making my way down the bustling halls, however, my phone explodes with bullies. Nope, it's Sayori.
Poke. Poke, poke.
Yes, Sayori, hello.
Why don't you call me Sachan anymore?
Utik. Sounds kinda infantile, don't you think?
It's cute though.
Well, sorry to tell you, but I'm not cute anymore. I'm a big, strong, manly man.
Well, okay. I feel like you've barely grown a centimeter since the last time I've seen you.
A centimeter where?
Shut up!
Oh no, sorry.
Shut up! I would never make a joke like that if we were face to face. Or even talking over the phone. Flip.
You never know, it's been 5 years. Maybe it becomes some raunchy, skirt-chasing playboy by now.
Aww.
Perhaps this is immaterial, but I'm glad that after all these years, our sense of humor is still so in sync. As soon as I can skip, I do. Jeez, the fact that I missed him yesterday sure hasn't dampened his giddiness. Yeah, that didn't change that conversation even one bit. He probably just thought he didn't read into it. Silence grips the classroom for a beat after I finish. Cold sweat creeps onto my forehead as the atmosphere grows unbearable. Did I mess something up? I immediately see myself, but not before uttering a tiny meek sorry. No, that was incredible. Incredible as always, said the teacher. That's it for today's classes. I pack up my things quickly, not wanting to risk any awkward encounters with that energetic jock. Yes, avoid! He's doing it on his own now. Shit. There's a sight I've been dreading. Izumi hasn't forgotten about me like I hoped he would. Hey, bro, I guess I missed you yesterday. You want to exchange phone numbers now? Sorry, I... Gotta go. No, I really need to head out right now. Maybe later, okay? Oh, right. No worries, man. See you tomorrow. Yeah. I turned on my heel and marched forth, at a brisk pace before my guilty conscience can change my mind. I absent-mindedly turned the locker key and opened it, putting away my school supplies and swapping out my shoes. All motions automatic. Ghost in the machine. This time, I carefully checked the contents of my locker and the inside of my shoes for any evidence of cruel pranks. Fortunately, the coast seems clear. You not have a locker for this lock? Or no, a lock for this locker? Herpeter. I wince as a stinging reminder flares up in my right foot's sole. Gotta check on that when I get home. Thankfully, nobody seems to notice my blood-stained sock as I quickly swap out my shoes. But, just when I turn to face the exit doors, I catch a flash of bright red in the corner of my eye before something barrels into me against the metal lockers, the dangling padlocks pressing painfully against the thin flesh of my back. Ow! It's Sayori. The sight of Sayori's brightly smiling face, however, is sweet. Anodyne? For spinal injury. Her hands move from gripping my back to holding my shoulders.
This isn't good, Holly. You used to be able to take my tackle looks like a champ. Now it feels like you're gonna shatter into pieces in my very hands.
I think you overestimate young me's sturdiness. Besides, it's not my fault you've gotten heavy. Do not finish that sentence, holy fuck. Anyway. You seem to be in a good mood.
Of course I am. This is the first time I've been able to walk home with my best friend in 5 years. Like, what's not to be happy about?
I stare into Sayori's beaming expression, studying it closely for anything beneath the surface. But, no matter how hard I look, it seems completely genuine. So I close my eyes, breathe, and turn the corners of my mouth upward.
There it is. There's that smile.
To which she immediately responds by pinching and pulling on my cheeks. Ah! Knock it off! Time out! Time out! After our tussle is done with, Sayori and I each open our respective umbrellas, my black and her turquoise, creating quite a contrast from one another, but they shelter us all the same. You'd better keep your hands off or to yourself now, Sayori, or we're both gonna end up getting drenched.
That's supposed to be a threat. I've already forgotten how we met on the rooftop.
Sayori, don't tell me that's something you do on the regular.
Of course it is. Don't you take a shower every night?
I shower in the morning, actually.
Really? Noted.
Noted? For what? Hey, why are you blushing like that?
Do you remember old rain dancer when we were younger?
Heh. Of course I do. And it always worked, too. So long as the steps were followed, rain would come within the next 30 minutes.
Let's do it right now. You do the dance and I'll do the chant. I still remember the words.
Hell no. It's raining enough as it is.
You sure that's the only reason why? It couldn't be just because you don't want to do a silly little dance in public, could it?
Pish. As if you could do that yourself. One look into Sayori's eyes made clear what a mistake it was to challenge her thusly. There she goes. Sayori! Sayori, stop, for fuck's sake, stop. There are people looking at us. This isn't helping your reputation as a basket case.
Come on, do the chant. The rain dance doesn't work without the chant.
Oh my god. But please stop. I bury my burning hot face into my free hand, unable to stomach the looks we're getting from passing students.
Are you mad at me, Holly?
No.
That scowl on your face says otherwise.
I put on as warm a smile as possible in attempts to change the subject. Anyway, the station's this way, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, right. Completely slipped my mind. I was having so much fun walking with you that I forgot I was supposed to be getting home eventually.
I'll see you around, Sayori. Text me when you get home.
Of course.
Sayori suddenly throws her arms around me, letting her umbrella fall by the wayside. I awkwardly wrap my free arm around her once I figure out what's going on. Once Sayori has retrieved her umbrella, she gives me a wave and sets off towards the direction the train station sign is pointing. I wave back, a bit of heat still in my face. Yeah, I can't stay mad at her for long. Maybe Sayori has the right idea. Maybe I should just say fuck it and do whatever the hell I want. Ha! Like that's ever gonna happen. Home sweet home. Home? Is this really my home? I should just say, house, sweet house. We've already had this thought. Thank you for your service today, my umbrella protector. You may rest now till tomorrow morning. Wonder why that text was unique. Haven't we been here before? I was told to procure the form for myself, but, well, I might have told the only person I know in that class to fuck off. So I instead scrolled through my emails, hoping to God that perhaps one of the instructors included a PDF of the form in one of the introductory emails. No, that's from a different class. A homework reminder from history class. And that's an email some student accidentally sent to the entire school. Aha! There it is, succinctly titled, HE Fall Class Form Copy PDF. Gotta print this out before class tomorrow. See, we didn't need Natsuki. My phone jolts me awake. Mercifully, the message lights up with a screen, allowing me to easily find my device despite the darkness that now grips the living room.
Sorry. I got home like an hour ago, but Adults forgot to message you. Wants to take a nap straight away, lol. Please don't tell me you were worrying this whole time.
No, it did the exact same thing U did.
Lol. Both of us would have been better off if it just didn't message you, huh? Comfy and asleep.
Still am glad U did the though. If only because it didn't want to spend the night on the couch.
Puffed. Go to bed, weirdo.
Soon, Sayori, soon. What in the goddamn? Did someone just knock on the window? No, something must have just hit it. Some random debris blown by the wind or whatever. Still, it'd be smart to at least make sure the coast is clear. Yeah, I find it odd that they broke the window so much earlier on this particular route. So this time they're like, well, somebody knocked. I did have lunch with Sayori, but she'd be beside herself with concern if she found that I skipped dinner. I'll just have one slice of roll cake then. Tomorrow on my way back to whatever. I'd better do so after Sayori's split off for the train or the station, though. No need to trouble her with the particulars of my diet. Go. Natsuki's temper is on a hair trigger. Problems aren't always your fault. Maybe they are. Well, we're not on her route, so we don't care. Click to continue. Well, wake up. Hiya. Ugh. Home ec's gonna be awkward since I share the class with that Natsuki girl. Hopefully we can both just quietly ignore each other during class. Of course, I'm not sure she does anything quietly. At least I'll have hanging out with Sayori to look forward to. Okay, enough idle musing. Time to face the day. A cold, dark, dreary, rain-clouded day. Pretty early for someone to be texting me. It's you again. You aren't as clever as you think you know. Of course, that much should be obvious, since I keep finding a way to text you anyway, even after you block me. Dumbass clown. Can't wait for the day me and my friends finally get fed up with your shit. Maybe we'll even make your basket case girlfriend watch. Everyone wants her to die too, you know. Anyway, here's your daily reminder to kill yourself. We're just not going to acknowledge that. Though that feeling doesn't last long. What feeling? Much fucking better. The water runs along the soles of my feet, tickling at the angry red cut from yesterday. Ouch. Sayori has gotten so unnervingly good at reading me, she sees a completely different person from what the rest of the world sees, even as I try to hide myself from her. Quiet, emotionally muted, Barely present, like a ghost, easily ignored, never makes those around him uncomfortable. That's who I try to be. But in front of Sayori, she still picks up on every tell, notes every little contradiction I make in my words and actions, always watching me. It's as if I'm still that weak crybaby kid in front of her that I've always been, even though I hate that kid. I hate me. I hate that I haven't changed at all. Sayori, she never needed to change. She was always the brightest ball of sunshine anyone could ask for. Always the hand helping you up when you've fallen. Hell, when we were younger, she was downright popular at school. When you're that age, kids flock to the one who's fun and bubbly and helpful, the one who's genuine. But it's not like that now, is it, Sayori? The kids at school hardly speak of you aloud. You spend your lunches alone at the stairs, hanging out with me of all people. It's all so much more vicious now, so much more cynical, so much more tainted. I'm gonna get better at hiding myself, Sayori. Gonna get better at being the person I should be rather than the person I've always been. I owe that much to you. Or you could just self-improve. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to protect you from this goddamn rain. No turning back the clock. But even if we're done with the past isn't always done with us. And away we go. No, hold on a second. Gotta put on a smile. I'll make you do it. I'll make you do it every time. Gloomy motherfuckers. Come on. Okay. Go. I shan't neglect my duties as Sayori's alarm clock. I'd ask her to set one for herself, but I guess I'm a little like her in this regard. I very much don't mind hearing her voice in the morning.